What? No. Oh, the sergeant's wife again, yeah. Well, we've had trouble with her before, haven't we? Yeah. Alright, just pay her off, yeah. Yeah, I know I had her flogged. Just pay her off. I don't know, 3,000 rubles or something? Yeah, that'll do, alright. Alright, see you later. No, bye. What I have to do with this bloody town. Oh, hello, how you doing there? Everything alright? Don't mind these are just my, well, they're nothing major. I mean, best mayor of the year, you know, the last 4 years, but you know.
You're a bloody crook, Mr. Mayor!
Well, you too, yeah? See, I'm very popular amongst local residents, they all love me. I'm what you call a nice politician. I'm down to earth, down with the people. Yes, I love this job so much. Absolutely love it. Anyway, what's going on here? It's bloody tell you, the meters have been paid and I don't know what's going to be going on in these bloody places. I tell you, nothing's going round today, let's drop back. Ah! God's sake, I tell you, I'm done with this bloody time and a half. Anyway, let's get it done with there. Hello, we're back again, aren't we? Anyway, as I was saying, you know, it's a small town here, quite cosy. Everyone gets on, it's beautiful here in the countryside. It's what I like to call true Russia. It's a lovely place. Anyway, I've got quite an empty day today, you know. Thankfully, nothing too stressful. Goodness sake. Hello, come in!
Mr. Mayor? The meeting, Mr. Mayor.
What do you mean a meeting?
You organised a meeting, Mr. Mayor, about the letter.
You're joking, I didn't organise no meeting. When's it start?
It started 5 minutes ago, sir.
You're joking me. Alright, thank you for listening. I tell you, this bloody place! Oh, I've got it. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I've invited you here to inform you of some extremely unpleasant news. We're about to receive an inspector.
An inspector?
What's that, Inspector?
A government inspector from St. Petersburg, travelling incognito, with secret instructions, no less.
Oh dear.
That's the last thing we need.
Good Lord, secret instructions.
You know, I had a premonition. The whole of last night I kept dreaming about 2 extraordinary rats. I tell you, I haven't seen anything like it. Huge, black things, monsters. They came up and started sniffing around and then they cleared off. Anyway, I'll read you this letter which I've just received from Andrei Ivanovich. I think you know him, Warden. Anyway, this is what he says. He says, my dear friend, godfather and benefactor, you know, blah, 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 to inform you that, here it is. Meanwhile, I hasten to inform you that an official has just arrived with orders to inspect the whole province, and in particular our district. I have this on the most reliable authority, although he is passing himself off as a private citizen. So, as I know you have your little vices like the rest of us, being a sensible chap who never lets anything slip through his fingers, well, we're among friends here, I advise you to take precautions. He may arrive at any time, if indeed he hasn't arrived already, and is staying incognito somewhere. Yesterday afternoon, now he just goes on to family business. Cousin Anna paid us a visit with her husband. Cousin Ivan has got very stout but can still play the fiddle, etc., etc. So, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's the situation.
Yes, it's a most unusual situation. Most unusual. There's something behind it.
But why, Mr. Mayor? What on earth for and why us?
Why? It's fate, obviously. Until now, thanks be to God, they've poked around in other towns. Now it's our turn.
I think we're seeing some quite subtle realpolitik here, Mr. Mayor. I think it means that Russia, yes, that's it, we're going to declare war. And the government, you see, sent out this official to check for treason.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I'm not supposed to be clever. Treason in this neck of the woods, really? I mean, it's not as if we're on the frontier here, are we? Good God, man, you could gallop out in here for 3 years and still not reach a foreign country.
No, seriously, you don't understand. I mean, they have some extremely shrewd ideas, the government. Distance doesn't come into it. They keep their eyes peeled just to say.
Yeah, well, eyes peeled or unpeeled, don't say I haven't warned you, gentlemen. as you'll see, I've made certain arrangements in my own department, and I advise you to do likewise, especially you, Warden. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, the first thing this inspector will want to see is your charity institutions. So, you better get him into decent order. Clean nightcaps for a start. I mean, we don't want the patients going about like coal miners the way they usually go about.
That's all right. I dare say we can stick clean nightcaps on him.
Good. Oh, and hang a notice in Latin or something above each bed. This is your department now, Doctor. I want the name of the illness, when they took sick, the day of the week and month. Oh, yes, and it's not a good idea letting patients smoke that foul tobacco so you start coughing and spluttering the minute you go in there. Yes, and you better discharge a few, otherwise they'll put it down to bad management or the doctor's incompetence or something.
Well, really, Dr. Gibson and I have our own system, that's all. As far as treatment's concerned, the closer to nature the better. That's why we don't bother with expensive medicines. Man is a simple creature. If he's gonna die, he'll die. If he's gonna recover, he'll recover. Actually, the doctor knows how to communicate with him. He doesn't speak a word of Russian.
And I advise you, Judge, to do something about that courthouse of yours. I mean, the watchmen keep geese in the hall where the clients are supposed to go, and the goslings are getting under people's feet. I mean, all right, poultry farming's a thoroughly respectable business. Why shouldn't the watchmen engage in it? But it's not decent in a courthouse. I ought to have mentioned that before, only it slipped my mind.
Yes, so have them swept off into the kitchen right away. You can come to dinner if you like.
Oh, what's more, it isn't very nice hanging all sorts of rubbish up to dry in the courtroom and dumping your riding tackle on top of the document chest. Oh, and then there's that clerk of yours. I dare say he knows his job, but I mean, he smells as if he's emerged straight from a distillery. I ought to have mentioned that before, only I got sidetracked somehow, I don't remember. Anyway, I mean, there's surely something he can take for that if he says it's just his natural odour. You should tell him to eat onions or garlic or something. In fact, Doctor, you might be a use here with those medicines of his.
No, seriously, he can't get rid of it. He says the nurse dropped him when he was a baby and he's given off a slight whiff of vodka ever since.
Well, it was just a thought. As far as your internal arrangements go and what Andrei Ivanovich calls our little viruses, what can I say? You know, it's strange, but there isn't nobody who hasn't got some kind of sin to answer to. After all, that's how the good Lord made us, no matter what those freethinkers say.
Yes, and what exactly do you mean by vices, Mr. Mayor? I mean, surely there are vices and vices. I tell people quite openly that I accept bribes. But what sort of bribes, eh? Greyhound pups, that's all.
It doesn't matter if it's greyhound pops or whatever, it's still bribery.
No, seriously. I mean, if a certain person were to have a coat worth 500 rubles and his wife gets a shrill.
Yes, well, you needn't think your greyhound pups will say. I mean, you don't believe in God for a start, and he never goes to church. At least I've still got my faith. And I go to church every Sunday, whereas you, I mean, you've only got to start talking about the creation, and it's enough to make a person's hair stand on end.
Yes, well that's the conclusion I've come to. Think it out for myself.
You know, in some cases, too many brains can be worse than none anyway. I only mention the courthouse in passing. I shouldn't think anyone will even want to look in there, quite frankly. You know, you're lucky with that place. It must be under the Lord's special protection or something. Now, Superintendent, as overseer of our educational establishment, you'll need to take particular care with the school teachers. Of course, they're educated individuals. I mean, apparently they've been trained at all sorts of colleges, but some of them, I mean, they have some very strange ways. One of them, for instance, the one with the fat chops, Zalakovich or something, yes. Every time he comes onto the platform, he pulls the most awful face, like this. Now, man, all right, let him make faces like that at the pupils, that's neither here nor there. Maybe he can't help it, I mean, I'm not in a position to say, but supposing he does that to a visitor. This inspector or whatever might take it personally. Oh, and God only knows what will happen then.
Yes, but what am I supposed to do with him? I've told him about it often enough. Just the other day, the marshal happened popped into our classroom and screwed his face off with the most terrifying grimace. But he didn't mean to harm anyone, I dare say, but I did get dressing down for allowing our young students into subversive ideas.
Yes, and then there's that history teacher. Well, I dare say he knows his stuff, you know, a good mind of information, but when he's explaining something, I mean, he gets completely carried away. His name's Doran or something, anyway. I was listening to him once. He was fine on the Assyrians and Babylonians, but the minute he reached Alexander the Great, I tell you, it was indescribable. Ye gods, I thought the place was on fire. He came down onto the platform and banged his chair onto it full force. I mean, Alexander the Great's an hero, but why smash up the furniture? It all comes out of the public purse, you know.
Well, he is an enthusiast. I've mentioned him on several occasions, but all he says is, do what you like, I won't spare my cause of learning.
It's like some mysterious natural law, these scholarly types. I mean, they either drink like fish or else they pull such awful faces. You ought to take the holy icons out of the room.
Well, God help anybody in the educational business. You're frightened the whole time. I mean, everybody has to poke their noses in here and there. Everyone show they're as clever as you are, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, I wouldn't care if it weren't for this damned incognito, but I tell you, he'll suddenly pop up. Oh, right. Oh.
Gentlemen, tell me, what's going on? What's this about an inspector?
You haven't heard?
Only just now from Bob Chinsky. He was in my post office a minute ago.
So then, what do you think?
What do I think? What about you, Mr. Mayor?
Me? I've got nothing to fear. Well, not much. Listen, I'm just wondering, I'm wondering as to whether someone might have reported us, so I was just thinking if you could, for the common good obviously, I mean, stop every bit of mail that passes you, incoming or outgoing, and well, melt the seal a tiny bit, to see if it contains anything by way of a complaint or report. And I mean, obviously if it's just routine correspondence, you can seal it back up again, or deliver it unsealed for that matter.
Yes, I know. I do it all the time. Not so much out of precaution as curiosity. I like to know what's going on in the world. It makes a fascinating read. I tell you, some of these letters are a joy to read. The way they describe events, surreal education. Better than the Moscow Gazette.
So you haven't received anything about an official from St. Petersburg?
No, nothing about St. Petersburg. Although there is talk about officials in Kostroma and Saratov. It's a pity you can't read those letters. There was a lieutenant the other day.
Yeah, we haven't got time for that. Anyway, if anything turns up by way of a complaint or report, don't hesitate to hold it back.
My pleasure.
You better watch out. One of these days you'll cop it for this.
Heaven forfend.
No, it'd be a different matter if you were making any of it public, but this is a family matter.
Even so, that's a nasty business you've got yourself involved in. Incidentally, Mr. Mayor, I was about to make you a present of a bitch pup. She's a large sister to that dog I was telling you about. And you'll have heard, of course, that Cheptovich and Varkovinsky are suing each other now, so I'm in clover. I can chase after the hares on both of their lands.
Ye gods, what do I want with your ears? I've got this damned incognito brain on my mind. I'm expecting the door to open any second and one...
Extraordinary occurrence!
Unexpected news!
What is it? What is it?
Unforeseen development. We're going to the town.
Yes, Dobchinsky and I go into the town.
Excuse me, Bob Chinsky. I'm telling the story.
Let me tell it. You haven't got the knack for it.
You'll get all mixed up and you'll miss something out.
I won't miss that. Don't interfere. You tell Dobchinsky to shut up.
Oh, shut up, you.
You two, just tell us what's going on. I'm having palpitations here. Sit down, gentlemen, come on. Sit down, take a seat. Rob Chinsky, it's not hard, just sit down. Yeah, tell me, just sit down. Now, tell us what's going on.
Right then. I'll tell it all in order. Just after I had the pleasure of leaving your house, sir, after you've been somewhat troubled indeed, sir, by the receipt of a certain letter. Well, then I dashed off to... No, don't interrupt, Dobchinsky. I got the whole story, sir, it's absolutely all of it. Anyways, as it happened, I hurried off to Krogan's house. Not finding him at home, well, then I looked in at Rastakovsky. Not finding him home either. Well, then I went to the postmaster's. On my way back, I bumped into Dobchinsky.
Yes, no, that store where they sell the pies.
Where they sell the pies. Anyways, I says to Dobchinsky, have you heard the news our good mayor's just received in a letter from a reliable source? And he says he's already heard about it from your housekeeper, Avdotya, sir. It's been sent round to Felipe Antonovich. I have no idea what for.
A keg of French brandy.
A keg of French brandy. So Dobchinsky and I go to see Felipe Antonovich and... Look here, Dobchinsky. Don't interrupt. Please don't do that. Anyways, we go to see Felipe Antonovich, and on the way, Dobchinsky says...
Well, let's drop into the tavern.
He says...
It's my stomach. I haven't had a thing since breakfast.
Yes, it was Dobchinsky's stomach at the root of it.
They've just had delivery of fresh salmon, and we can grab a bite to eat.
So, we no sooner sat down. when this young man,
Not at all bad looking. I'm wearing an ordinary suit.
not so bad looking, and wearing an ordinary suit, walks into the room like so, with a thoughtful, discerning expression on his face. Anyways, I have a kind of presentiment, and I says to Dobchinski, well, sir, there's more here than meets the eye. But he's already signalled over the innkeeper. Vlas! He calls over Vlas and says quietly to him,
Who's that young man over there?
he says, well, says Vlas, that's...
What-
Dobchinski, don't interrupt. It's not you that's telling the story, so don't keep butting in. Anyways, Vlas says he's a civil servant, he says. On his way from St. Petersburg, he says. Headed for Saratov province, he says. And his behaviour's most peculiar. He's been here 2 weeks already, won't leave the inn, gets everything on tick, and won't pay a penny. While he's telling me all this, it suddenly dawned on me. Aha! Says to Dobchinski.
Excuse me, Bolchinski. It was me that said, aha!
Alright then, you said it first, but I said it afterwards.
Aha!
Aha! We both said together, Dobchinski and I. So, why is he hanging around here when he's supposed to be headed for Saratov? So there you have it, gentlemen. He's the one!
Who is? What one?
He's the civil servant you had the letter about. The inspector!
God almighty, it can't be!
It's him. He doesn't pay any money, and he hasn't left the inn since he got here. He even has an official order for post orders to Saratov.
Oh, it's him, it must be. He sees everything. He misses nothing. He caught me and Dobchinski eating salmon, mainly because Dobchinski's stomach had been well anyway. He came up and gave our plates the once over. Put the fear of God into me, I can tell you.
Lord have mercy on us sinners. What room is he staying in?
Number 5 under the stairs.
That's the one those officers had the fighting last year.
Has he been here long?
2 weeks. He arrived in St. Basil of the Egyptians Day.
2 whole weeks! Good God almighty. Take the holy icons out of the room before I start swearing. Good God. These 2 weeks, the sergeant's wife's been flogged, the convicts haven't had their rations, the streets are filthy, the whole town's like a dung heap. It's a disgrace.
What are we doing, Mr. Mayor? March her to the tavern in a body?
No, no. The mayor should go in first, and then the clergy, and then the business community. Just like in that book, The Acts of John the Freemason.
We haven't got time for that. Anyway, I've got out of some tricky situations before in the past and been thanked for my pains. Maybe the good Lord will get out of this one too. You say he's a young chap?
Oh yes, 23 or 24 at the most.
So much the better. Young people are easier to size up. I mean, it'd be a disaster if it was some old devil. Young people you can read like a book. Right, I tell you what, get everything ready in your own department. I mean, I'm going to go for a little stroll on my own, or possibly with Dobchinski, to make sure we're not mistreating our guests. Get me the chief of police!
And me too, Mr. Mayor, me too.
No, Dobchinski, we can't. It's too awkward. We won't both fit in the drosky.
Right then, I don't care. I'll just tag along behind. All I want to do is just peek for a tiny chink in the door. Just to see what it's like.
Where have you been?
I've been right here at the gates.
Stay on, listen. There's an official just arrived from St. Petersburg. What arrangements have you made?
I've done as you've ordered. I've sent the constable Pugavishin to clean up the pavements.
What about Jersey Mortar? Where's he?
He's out with the fire pump.
And Prokhorov's drunk?
Of course.
How could you let this happen?
You see, there was a fight outside the town last night. He went to intervene and came back drunk.
Look, if this inspector asks your police whether they're happy, make sure they go, oh yes, couldn't be happier. Because if they're not, I swear to God, I'll give him something to complain about afterwards. Lord, I am a miserable sinner. I truly am, but I swear to you all, I mean, if I get out of this in one piece, I'll light you the biggest blooming candle you've ever set your eyes on. I'll screw every one of those swine and merchant for 100 weight of wax. Right, let's go, let's go. Oh wait, by the way, guys, if this inspector asks why the church hasn't been built, the one for the charitable foundation, the one we received money for 5 years ago, well, make sure you tell them that the building was started, only it burned down. I'm just saying, because, you know, someone might forget, some half-wit, say Mr. Carhill or someone. Anyway, let's go! Get out! Oh, right, has anyone got any questions? Mr. Carhill, you've always got something to say, go on.
the free nibbles.
Trust you, Mr. Cahill. Always thinking about your stomach, and that's coming from me, eh? God almighty. Can I ask something, Mr. Cahill? What do you actually do now? No, I don't know either. Now get it right down. Oh, I tell you.
Where are they? Where on earth are they gone? Oh my god! Anton! Here! No! This is all you're doing, you know. All your fault. Rummaging everywhere. I need a pin. I can't find my scarf. And where's your father, eh? He's supposed to be here. Anton! Anton! Where are you going? Has he got a moustache? What sort of moustache has he got? By heavens, I'll make you pay for this. Oh, and this one the old time. Oh, Mama, dearest, please wait for me. I won't be a minute. Huh, so much for your minute. Thanks to you, we've missed everything. Vain creature. The minute she hears the postmaster's in the house, she's preening herself in front of the mirror. First one side and then the other. She thinks he's after her. Yes, well, pull the face every time your back's turned. Mama, there's nothing we can do. Anyway, we know all about it in a couple of hours. In a couple of hours? Well, thanks very much. I'm obliged to you. Why not say a month? That'd be better still. We'd know even more. Scooby, I've got you. Hey? What? Listen, I've got you. Have you heard anything about this newcomer? You haven't, stupid woman. Listen, run after them and find out where they've gone. Do you hear? Find out everything. Who this person is and what he looks like. Do you understand? Peek through the keyhole. See what colour his eyes are, if they're dark or what. Then come straight back here this instant. Go on, hurry up.
Damn it to hell. Oh, I'm absolutely famished. Oh, my stomach's rumbling so much. Sounds like a regimental band. Oh, we'll never get home at this rate. But what do you suggest we do, eh? It's more than a month now since we left Petersburg. His lordship's been chucking his money around on the road again. And now he's stuck here with his tail between his legs. And he doesn't give a damn. I mean, he could have hired a cab. Yeah, he'd plenty of cash, but oh no. Not my master, not him. He has to make a show of himself every place we stop. It's always, one second. Right, Osip, go and find me a womb. Oh, and nothing but the best, mind. Order me up the finest dinner on the menu, too. I won't have any old mug. Oh, it has to be the best. I mean, there'll be a different matter if my master was somebody. He's only a jumped-up clerk. And yeah, he gets matey with some fly-by-night. Next thing you know it, they're at the cards. He's gambled us into this hole. God, I'm sick to death of it, look. What can you do with him, eh? I mean, his old man sends him some money. Enough to last him a while, but nah, no, fat yards. He's always out on the town, riding around in a cab. And each night it's... Osip, go and get me a theatre ticket. So by the end of the week he's sending me, me, down to the flea market to sell his new frock coat. Another time he'll pawn a lot, right down to his last shirt. So he's nothing left by, what? Shabby old jacket and overcoat, yeah. It's the truth, I swear to God. Oh, and it's only the best English cloth. One time he'll lay out, what, 150 rubles on a tailcoat? Sell it at the market for what? Well, guess. Go on, have a guess. Yeah, what? Just how much do you think he'll sell it for?
75.
20. Yeah, close, yeah. Don't even mention his trousers. Well, they'll go for practically nothing. What's this say? It's because he won't give his mind to his work.
instead of sitting in an office, he's traipsing up and down Nevsky Prospect, or playing cards. My God, if the old master knew what was going on, oh no, he wouldn't think twice. Civil servant or no, he'd whip up your tailcoat so fast and give you such a thrashing, you wouldn't sit there for a week when you've got a decent job to do, so don't well do it. And that reminds me, the landlord said he's not giving us no more food till we've paid for what we've had. And what if we can't pay, eh? I'm so hungry. What I wouldn't do for a bowl of cabbage soup. I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. I think I hear someone coming. They'll probably be here now.
Here, take this. Have you been flopped in my bed again?
Good question that. No. What'd I do that for? You think I ain't seen a bed before?
Damn right, look at it, it's all rumpled.
What do I want with your bed, master? I've got legs, I can stand. What do I want with your bed?
Check in that bag some tobacco.
Tobacco? That's a laugh. You smoked the last 8 days ago.
Wait. Osip, you listen to me.
Yes, sir. What is it?
You go down there, wait.
Down where?
Downstairs to the dining room and tell the landlord. I'd like a bite of lunch.
No chance, I'm not going down there.
What? How dare you, you ignorant lout?
Even supposing I did go, it made no odds. He's saying he's not giving us no more food.
Damn cheek.
And what's more, he says, I'm going to the mayor, he says. That's 2 weeks now you and that master of yours ain't paid. You and that master of yours, he says, are that pair of deadbeats. And that master of yours is a nasty piece of work. We've seen your kind before, he says. Nothing but riffraff, the scum of the earth, apparently.
Bet your blood now, aren't you? Telling me all this, you pig.
You can't just let anybody come here, he says. Settle themselves in, run up a bill. Hell, we'd never get rid of them. I'm not joking, he says. I'm going to the police right now to have you two flung in jail.
Oh, that's enough, you idiot. You tell him what I said.
Look, sir, I'll best just send the landlord up to see himself.
What? I don't want him. You go and tell him.
Honestly, sir, it's no.
All right, send him up. God, I'm absolutely ravenous. Went for a stroll, thought it might kill my appetite, but it hasn't, damn it. We ain't got on that binge in Pens, we'd have enough money to get home. That infantry captain took me to the cleaners, he plays a marvellous game of fair and a swine. I was still waiting on the shot, never got the chance. What a miserable dump this is. Can't even get credit at the Greengrows, it's absolutely disgusting. Looks like no one's coming.
The landlord sent me to ask what you wanted.
Ah, yes, hello, old chap. How are you keeping? You okay?
I'm fine. Thanks be to God.
And business in the hotel line treating you well, I trust?
Very well. Thanks be to God.
Plenty of guests?
Enough to be getting on with.
Good, good. Listen, they haven't seemed to extend my lunch up yet. You wouldn't mind hurrying on a bit. I've got a bit of urgent business to attend to after lunch, you see.
The landlord says you're not allowed anymore, and he's going to make a complaint about you to the mayor's office today.
What do you mean, complaint? My dear fellow, I've got to eat. You can see for yourself. I'm wasting away here. I'm absolutely starving. This is serious.
Yes, sir. He said I'm giving him no more lunches till he's paid what he's already had. Those are his very words, sir.
Well, reason with him. Talk him round.
And what am I supposed to tell him?
Tell him, in all seriousness, a man's got to eat. I mean, money shouldn't come into it. A man's obviously a peasant. He thinks because he can go a whole week without food, so can everyone else. That's news to me.
All right, I'll tell him.
God, this is frightful. If we can't get any food, and I've been so hungry all my life. Maybe I can flog some clothes. A pair of trousers. No, I'd rather starve. What a pity Yockins didn't let us that car in Petersburg. That would have been something. Driving like demons up some neighbour's porch. Lights blazing. Osip perched behind in his livery. Oh, I can see them going wild now. Who's that? What's going on? Then some flunkery entered. Oh God, I feel sick. I'm so hungry. Well?
They're bringing lunch now, sir.
Lunch, they're bringing lunch.
The landlord says this is the last time.
Landlord, I spit on you, landlord. What have you got for me?
Soup and roast beef.
What? 2 courses, that's it?
That's the lot.
This is ridiculous. Go and ask him what he's playing after this. It's pitiful.
I'm sorry, sir. The landlord says even this is too much.
Where's the gravy?
There's none.
What do you mean none? I saw it myself passing the kitchen earlier. They're making gallons of the stuff. There were 2 little fat men in the dining room talking to salmon and all sorts.
Well, take it as this, sir. There's gravy, and there's none.
What do you mean none?
Just that, sir. None.
What? No salmon, no fish, no whistles.
For the better class of customers, sir.
How dare you, ignorant creature!
Yes, sir.
Listen, you disgusting pig. How come they can eat and I can't, eh? They're the same as me, just passing through like me, aren't they?
No, sir. They're different. You see,
Different in what way?
they pay their bills, you see. That's a known fact, too.
I'm not wasting a single breath on you, you imbecile. Call this soup? Dishwater in a cup, there's no taste to it whatsoever. Oh, it smells vile besides. I don't want it, get me another sort.
No worries, sir. The landlord says if you don't want it, you needn't drink it.
No, leave it there, don't touch it, you idiot. You may be in the habit of treating other guests like that, but I wouldn't advise you try it on with me, big man. This is revolting. Not a single person on this earth that asked to eat this muck. Oh, look, there's feathers floating in it and all sorts. All this chicken meat. As if there's some dishwater left, you have it. That's the roast beef. What on earth's this? This isn't roast beef?
What is it then?
God knows what it is, but it certainly isn't roast beef. They've fired up the kitchen cleaver or something. It's certainly not beef. Damn crooks. What do they give you to eat in this dump, eh? Oh. One mouthful of this and your jaw aches. Villains. Like a hungered tree bark. Can't get rid of the splinters. Scoundrels. Is there nothing else?
No, sir.
Wabble. Scum. Look what... Oh, if there'd been a spot of gravy or pie lay about. That's all you're good for, wobbling innocent travellers. Honestly, it's as if I'd eaten nothing. If I had a few coppers, some spare change, I'd send to the market for a bun.
Sir! Oh my God, sir!
Calm down!
The mayor's arrived. He's downstairs now, asking all kinds of questions about ya.
I don't believe it. That landlord said it's been paid in already. God, what if they drag me off to jail? Well, I suppose if I'm treated like a gentleman, I could... No, I can't. There's officers and all sorts traipsing around, as if it's happened on purpose. I've been putting on airs, giving some merchant's daughter the eye. I can't face it. How dare you do this to me? Who does he think I am, some wretched tradesman or shopkeeper? I'll tell him to his face, by God. Just who do you think you are, eh?
Sir, I have the honour to wish you a good
No,
day.
the honour's all mine.
And pardon my intrusion, sir,
No,
but
don't mention it,
you see, sir, it's my duty as mayor of this town to ensure that visitors and people of rank are in no way inconvenienced.
Well, what can I do? It's not my fault. I'll pay the bill, honestly. I haven't got the money on me right now. The landlord was blaming me. Roast beef. He dishes up. Hard as a lump of wood. As for the soup. God knows when he slopped into that. I had to check out the window. And his tea is most peculiar. Tastes more like fish than tea. So why are you putting me... I don't believe this, honestly.
Forgive me, sir, it isn't my fault. The beef I see in our market is always top quality. The traders bring it down from Archangel. I mean, they're sober, well-behaved people, sir. I've got no idea where he gets his from, but if things here aren't to your liking, sir, well, perhaps you'll allow me to escort you to another apartment.
No. Not in your life. I know what you mean by another apartment. You mean jail. What right have you, eh? I'm in government service. I'm St. Petersburg.
Oh my God, he's furious! He knows everything. Those swine of merchants have spilled the beans!
Yes, sir. You can bring a whole regiment here if you like. I'm not moving. I'll go straight to the minister right now. I won't have it. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Please, sir, have mercy. I mean, my poor wife, my dear little children. Please, sir, don't destroy my life.
No, I won't have it. What, because you've got a wife and kids and supposed to go to jail? That's priceless. No, sir, I thank you most humbly, but I won't have it.
It was inexperience. Honest to God, sir, that's all it was. Pure inexperience. That and insufficient funds. You know yourself, sir, a government salary will hardly keep you in tea and sugar. And, well, if I did take the odd, bribe, well, it was the merest trifle. Something for the table, or a bit of cloth for a suit. All that stuff about the sergeant's widow, the one that keeps the shop, the one supposed to have had flogged, that's all lies, sir. I swear to God that's slander, sir, dreamed up by my enemies. Oh yes, sir, there's people in this town just itching to make an attempt on my life.
So what? Nothing to do with me. Look, I don't know what you're going with, assassins or some sergeant's widow. A sergeant's widow's one thing, but if you even fling me in jail, there's a big kettle of tea. Fish entirely. Anyway, I will pay. I'll pay my bill. I just haven't got the money on my wife now. That's why I'm stuck in this dump. I haven't got a single kopeck.
Oh, this is a crafty devil. You can see what he's after. But what a smoke screen he puts up. You can barely figure him out. I mean, you don't know which way to take him. Well, I'll put him to the test. Que sera, as they say. I'll give him a try. Actually, sir, if you really are short of cash or anything else of that matter, I'm only too ready to be of service, you see. It's my duty to assist our visitors. Assist our visitors.
Yes, do lend me some money. I'll settle up with the landlord right now. 100 rubles, maybe even less.
There we are, sir. 100 rubles exactly. Don't even bother to count it.
That's most ordinary. I can see your gentleman, sir. This puts an entirely different light on the matter.
Thank God for that. He's taken the money. Everything will go smoothly now, I think. And that was 400. I slipped him, not 200.
Oh, sir, call that waiter up. Good heavens, gentlemen, why are you standing? Sit down, please. At first when you came in, I must say, I thought you was coming to put me in. To put me in. Put me in.
Might as well go the hog. I mean, obviously wants to preserve his incognito. Well, we'll play dumb too. We'll pretend we haven't a clue who he is. Sheriff, they may be so bold, which direction are you heading?
I'm travelling to Saratov, to my country estate.
Saratov, indeed. And he says it without a blush.
Yes, my father's demanded to see me. He's a bit miffed I haven't earned myself a promotion yet.
My God, he can't half spin a yarn this one. Even dragging in his old dad. Sarah, do you intend a long stay?
I honestly don't know. I mean, it's a filthy hole. Bugwin. They bite worse than dogs.
Ow! Good heavens, I mean, a distinguished personage like yourself, and this is what he's got to put up with? Good for nothing. Bedbugs that should never have seen the light of day. I suppose this room's dark as well.
Oh, yes. It's pitch dark. Look. The landlord seems to have lost the habit of paying the electricity bill, so whenever I want to do something for myself, weeding, say, or whiting, I can't. I mean, it's too damn dark.
Sir, why, no, I can't. You can... No, I'm not worthy.
Worthy of what?
No, it's too presumptuous of me.
What is it, sir? Spit it out, come on.
Sir, if I may be so bold to me, there's a first-class room you can have in my house. Well lit, quiet. Oh, sir, don't be angry. God only knows it's a simple heart that offers.
On the contrary, sir, I accept with pleasure. I'm forbidden to a private house full of miserable dump like this. Idiot, don't stop totting it up now. Just tell me how much it is.
Clear up. I'll settle up with you later. There we are, sir.
Very kind of you, thank you.
Now, sir, if you wouldn't mind inspecting our civic buildings, charity institutions, workhouses and the like.
What did I for?
Well, to see how we run things, how we do business.
Well, I'd be glad to, I suppose. Yes, okay.
And if you like, we can visit the local school, see our method of instruction within the various subjects.
By all means, yes.
Then if you like, we can visit the town jail. Have a look at how we treat our criminals.
Jail? Why not to look round there? I'd much rather look round your workhouses, sir.
Okay, sir, whatever you say. Now, how do you intend to proceed? Will you go in a private car, or will you go with me and him in the drosky?
I think I better go with you in the drosky.
Right, Dobchinski, that's your seat, Don.
Doesn't matter, I'll manage.
Right, over here. I want you to deliver me 2 letters, run like the wind. One to Zemlanika and the other one to my wife, all right? Sir, if I might crave your indulgence a moment while I pen a line or 2 for my wife to inform her of our distinguished personage.
I really must you? I don't know. I think there's a pen here somewhere. I don't know about paper unless you write on that bill there.
Right down here, okay, sir. Now, let's see how things go after a decent lunch and a nice pot-bellied bottle of wine, enough to bring down this elephant. Come on.
Just out. Don't mind him. Just come.
Trust you? You couldn't have found somewhere else to collapse, stretched out on the floor like God knows what. Oh, I tell you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to get drunk on the mezzanine, thank you.
Now look, that's a whole hour we waited, and all because of your silly airs and graces. She's dressed to perfection, but no, she has to go rummaging some more. I shouldn't even have listened to her. Makes me so angry. There's not a soul to be seen at court. She'd think they'd all died. Honestly, Mamma, we'll know everything in a minute. I've got just bound to appear soon. Oh, Mamma, there's someone coming, Luke. And they're in the streets. Coming where? You see things, that's your trouble. Wait, there is somebody. Quite short in a frock coat. Who is it? Oh, this is so infuriating. Who on earth can it be? Mamma, it's Dobchinski. Dobchinski, my foot. You're seeing things as usual. That's never Dobchinski. Hey! You, sir! Come here, quickly! Mamma, it is Dobchinski. You see, you're doing it again just to be contrary. I'm telling you, it's not Dobchinski. What? Mamma, what do you mean? Look, you can see it's Dobchinski. All right, it is Dobchinski. I can see it. Oh, hurry up, for heaven's sake! You're going too slowly. Come on, where are they? No, you can tell me from there. What? Is he very strict? Eh? What about the mayor? What about me husband? The man's a fool. He won't tell us a thing till he's in the room. Well, you're a fine one. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I was relying on you. You're supposed to be a sensible chap. But no, they all suddenly run off and you follow them. And I still can't get a word of sense out of anybody. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? I was good mother to your little Vanya and Lisa, and this is how you treat me.
And as you, I swear to God, I've run so fast I can scarcely draw my breath. My respect is you, my Antonovna.
Good morning, Joshua. Well, go on, tell us what's happening.
Ma'am, the best sent you a note.
Yes, who is this fellow? Is he a general?
No, not a general, but not far short. So well educated, really impressive manners.
Then it must be the man in my husband's letter.
Yes, the very same. I was first to discover him.
Well, get on with it. Tell us what's happening.
Oh, it's all going good now, ma'am. But when he first arrived, he was awful angry at everything. Said everything in the inn was terrible, but he wouldn't come here either. Said he wasn't going to jail on the mayor's account. But after they'd had a little chat, and he realised it wasn't the mayor's fault, it all went off swimmingly, thank goodness. They've gone to inspect the workhouse and the hostel now. I'll tell you straight, ma'am. The mayor thought there may have been some secret report from him, and that gave me a bit of a scare too.
What have you got to worry about? You're not even in the service.
Well, yes, I know, but when these bigwigs start talking, it does give you a turn.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. That's enough nonsense. What does he look like? Is he young or old?
Young.
Quite young, about 23, 24, but he talks like an old man.
Very well, he says. I shall see to this and that. I like to do a bit of reading and writing, but I'm prevented in this room. This is quite dark.
Yes, but what does he look like? Is he dark or fair?
More auburn, and so quick and sharp-eyed. Makes you feel like a fox is watching you. Makes me quite nervous.
Yes, well, let's see what he says in this letter. I hasten to inform you, my dearest, that my situation appeared grave in the extreme. But trusting in God's mercy for 2 pickled cucumbers extra, a half portion of caviar, 1 rouble 25 kopecks. I can't make this out. What's he talking about, pickled cucumber and caviar?
The men had to write it in a hurry on some scrap paper. That must be the bill.
So it is. But trusting in God's mercy, everything will turn out well, I think. Prepare a room for our distinguished guest, the one with the yellow wallpaper. Don't concern yourself about another place at dinner. We'll have a bite to eat at the workhouse with Zemblanika, but do order some more wine. Tell the merchant Abdullah to send nothing but the best, otherwise I'll turn his whole cellar inside out. I kiss your hand, me dearest. Yours ever, Anton. Oh my God, we better get busy. Right, who's out there? Mishka! Listen, run over to Abdullah's shop. No, wait a minute, I'll make a list. Give this list to Seedall the coachman and tell him to run with it to Abdullah's and fetch the wine. Then prepare the room for our guest. And make sure you do it right. Put a bed in there, a wash basin and the like. Now, Masha, my dear, we need to make ourselves look presentable. He's from St. Petersburg, heaven forbid he should find something to laugh at. You better wear your pale blue dress with the little flounces.
Ugh, Mama, not the pale blue. I absolutely hate it. The judge's wife wears pale blue, and so does Enrique's daughter. I'd much rather wear one with flowers.
Flowers? Honestly, you say anything just to be awkward. No, the blue will be much better. It will go with my green, my emerald colour dress, the one I'm so fond of.
I'd better get along with the inspection, see how we're going.
Go on, nobody's stopping you.
Mama, green doesn't suit you at all.
Green doesn't suit me.
No, it doesn't. I don't care what you say. You need really dark eyes for that colour.
What a cheek! Are you telling me I don't have really dark eyes? They're extremely dark. Really, what nonsense you talk. If they're not dark, how is it whenever we're telling fortunes, I'm always Queen of Clubs?
Mama, the Queen of Hearts is on your side.
That's rubbish, absolute rubbish. I've never been Queen of Hearts. Honestly, the stuff she comes out with Queen of Hearts, never knows what she'll think up next.
Oh. Right. Where's this to go then?
In here, Grandad, in here.
He calls me Grandad one more bloody time. Alright, hang on a sec while I catch my breath. What a miserable life this is. That weighs twice as much on an empty stomach, you know.
So, tell us, will the General be here soon?
General? What general?
Well, your master, of course.
My master? You're joking. What gives you that idea?
So you're saying he's not a general?
Oh, he's a general, right? And then some.
Does that mean he's higher or lower than a real general?
Higher.
Really? So that's why they're kicking up such a fuss.
Shh. Right, I can tell you're a smart lad, so do us a favour and go and grab us a bite to eat.
Sorry, Grandad, there is nothing ready here yet, but as soon as your master gets here for his dinner, we'll serve you up the exact same thing. I mean, you won't want just any old grub, would you?
Well, what do you mean by any old grub?
Oh, cabbage soup, porridge, pies.
Oh, right, let's have them. Let's have the lot. Cabbage soup, porridge, and the pies. Cabbage soup, porridge, and the pies.
Cabbage soup, porridge, and the pies.
Yeah, cabbage soup, porridge, and the pies. Right, now give us a hand with this.
Another way out, eh? Yeah, boys. Come on, me, Grandad. To me.
To you then.
Hey, to me.
To you then.
Oh, come on, to me.
Oh, there, right there.
you mind holding this, please? Thank you very much.
That's a cool, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Very fine institutions. I do like the way you show me around the whole town. Nobody shows me things in other places.
Well, they may be so bold, sir. That's because the administrators and officials in other towns are more concerned with their own advantage. Here, on the other hand, I may say we have no thought other than how to earn the good opinion of our superiors by diligently observing the proprieties.
Yes, lunch was well decent as well. I thought, do you do that every day? I work a full up.
Well, laid on specially for our honoured guest.
I do enjoy eating. I mean, what's like 4 wage on pleasure's brooms?
Yes. Is your stomach okay? What did you
What was that fish called again?
Lebanon, sir. It's kind of a salt cod.
That was very tasty. I mean, did we eat at the hospital? Was it the hospital?
That's correct, sir. The charities hospital.
I remember seeing some beds. Have all of your patients recovered? They didn't seem to be milling around.
There's about a dozen left, sir. Everything's hard to go running with the place. They've been recovering like flies. A patient scarcely stepped foot in hospital before, sir, and he's recovered. And not for all expensive medicines either, but good old-fashioned discipline.
Yes, well, if I may be so bold, sir, you see, the duties of our chief executive, now they're fiendishly difficult. I've got so much on my plate, like keeping the streets clean, repairs. I tell you, it's a bamboozle the cleverest of men, but thanks be to God, it's all running smoothly. Other mayors, of course, will be more tied up with their own problems, but Sarah, believe it or not, the last thing as I go to bed at night, I'm still thinking, Lord God, how can I fix it so that the authorities will see how diligent I am and be happy with me? Whether I'm rewarded or not, so well, that's not my choice, but at least I'll be at peace in my heart. You see, sir, it's not honours a matter. They have their attractions, of course, but virtue is its own reward.
That's a yarny spinning that I never talk about the gift of the gab.
That's very true. I do a bit of serious thinking myself now and again. Sometimes in prose, I occasionally dash off the odd verse.
That's the one, Dobchinsky. We're absolutely right. The way he expresses things, he's obviously had a good education.
Tell me, sirs and ladies, do you by any chance have some kind of amusements? Club, say, where all might enjoy a game of cards?
Never thought, Finn, sir. Now I see what you're driving at. No, sir, we haven't any clubs of that sort. Wouldn't hear of them ever. I've never picked up a card in my life. Wouldn't even know how to play, and if by chance I catch sight of some King of Diamonds or whatever, I feel so disgusted I could just about spit. Matter of fact, I did build a house of cards once to amuse the children, and afterwards I had nightmares about the wretched things. You see, sir, I don't see how people can waste their time on them.
I think you're going a bit far. I mean, it sort of depends on your point of view, doesn't it? If you're the sort of chap who sticks and he should treble his stakes, then of course. No, don't say that. I quite enjoy the odd game of cards now and again.
Oh, Sarah, allow me to present my family, my wife and daughter.
Madame, I say what a particular pleasure it is to meet you.
It's even more of a pleasure for us to meet someone of such a distinguished personage.
On the contrary, ma'am, the pleasure's entirely mine.
Oh, sir, how can you? You're only saying that out of politeness. Please, do sit down.
Just to stand near you is happiness enough, dear lady. If you insist, I shall sit. There, I'm sitting next to you. My happiness is complete.
Sir, how can you? I can't believe you mean me. You must find travelling in the country most disagreeable after Petersburg.
Oh, disagreeable in the extreme. One gets accustomed to the beau monde, comprenez-vous? As I find myself on the road again. Filthy taverns, veritable fog of ignorance. I must confess it hadn't been for this bonne chance. Had so richly compensated for that.
Oh, sir, how dreadful it must have been for you.
Anyway, dear lady, in this moment, I'm extremely happy.
Goodness, so many compliments. I don't deserve them.
Well, why in heaven's name not? Of course you deserve them, dear lady.
But I live in the country.
Ah, but the country has charms of its own. Gentle hillocks, shady wills. No, naturally, you know, it can't compare to St. Petersburg. Oh, Petersburg. There's a life for you. Oh, no doubt you think I'm a mere pen pusher, but I tell you, head of the department and I are like that. He claps me on the shoulder, says, "Come in for dinner, old chap." I'll pop into the office and say, "What? Do this, do that." Copy clerk, miserable rat of a fellow, scratching away with his pen. Actually, yeah, they wanted to make me collegiate assessor. No. I thought, what's the point? Porter comes flying down the stairs after me with his brush. So I said, "Let me polish your boots for you, please, please." Heavens, gentlemen, what are you standing for? Sit down.
No, sir, we're happy to stand.
We're happy to stand, sir.
Don't concern yourself, please.
Gentlemen, do not stand on ceremony. Sit yourself down. Simply can't abide all that stuff. Actually, you know, I try and slip into places incognito from time to time. I mean, it's quite impossible. Simply can't hide. I've only got to walk outside the front door and just look, there he goes. Glestikov, look. You know, on one occasion, I was actually mistaken for the commander-in-chief. Soldiers tumbled out of the guardhouse, presented arms. I mean, afterwards, the officer, who's a dear friend of mine, in fact, said to me, "You know, old boy, we actually did take him for the commander-in-chief."
Oh, fancy that.
I don't know, all the best-looking actresses. I'm quite well in with literary types, yes, I write the odd vaudeville sketch from time to time. Pushkin and I like that, yes. I say to him, "Oh, Pushkin, old boy, how are you?" He'll say, "So, old chap, you know, can't complain, yes, he's a real character."
And you're a writer too. Goodness, it must be wonderful to be so talented. I suppose you get things into the papers.
Oh, yes, I all sorts of things. Marriage of Figaro, Robert Le Diable, Norma. Actually, I can't remember all their names now, it came about quite by chance. I wasn't too bothered about writing, but the theatre management kept after me. "Oh, please write something, old boy." So, you know, I thought, well, I give it a try. Very next day, worked the whole lot, left them speechless. Yes, you know, I have quite an extraordinary facility of thought. Well, that stuff you read under the name of Baron Brambius, that's all mine, you know.
You're honestly Baron Brambius.
Yes. I sorted all their articles for them. Smith didn't give me 40,000 for that.
Then Euro Malevsky must be your handiwork.
That's mine, yes.
I knew it.
Actually, Mama, it says on the cover it was written by Mr. Zagoskin.
You see, I knew you'd start an argument. I knew you would.
No, she's quite right, There is one by Zagoskin. There's also another one. Yuri Miloslavsky, that one's mine.
Well, it must be yours, I've read it so beautiful.
Yes, I must say, I absolutely live for literature. I have the first house in Petersburg as well, you know. Everybody knows it, Glestikov's house. Gentlemen, if you're ever in St. Petersburg, please do me the favour of calling on me. I give balls too, you know.
Oh, I can just imagine those balls. They must be magnificent.
Oh, yes. Yes, they're beyond words, ma'am. Melons on the table, 700 rubles apiece. Soup shipped in direct from Paris, still in the pot. You can open the lid. The worm is simply out of this world. I'm out at the ball every evening as well. Got ourselves a little whist party going on. Myself, foreign minister, French, English, German ambassadors. Oh, you can practically kill yourself playing cards, you wouldn't believe. I mean, you run upstairs to the 4th floor. What am I talking about? I live on the 1st floor. Actually, you know, I get parcels delivered to Your Excellency, too. I was in charge of the department once as well, myself. Funny business that. The director went off somewhere. Lord knows where he went. There's a lot of chat about who should take over. Generals and such like volunteered for the job. But when it came to the pitch, you know, they just weren't up to it. I mean, there's nothing for it. They had to send for me, you know. Next minute, the streets are crawling with 30,000 messengers. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. I said, "What's the problem? What's going on?" They said, Sir, you have to take on the department. There's nobody else for it." Well, I'll tell you. I was somewhat nonplussed, standing there in my dressing gown. I'd have turned it down, you know. But I thought, no, this will reach His Majesty's ears. And my service record besides, so I said, "Very well, I accept. I take on the post. Only, I won't stand for any funny business. You hear? I've got my eye on you lot, so watch out!" And that's just how it happens, you know. I swear, whenever I walk through that department, you'd think there'd been an earthquake. They were shaking in their boots. I put the fear of God into that lot. It's the kind of man I am. I don't stand for any funny business. Actually, tomorrow, they're making me a field bad.
Oh, sir, you, but,
What are you talking about, sir?
you yourself,
Gibbering, sir, get it out.
Your Eunice, your Highness, won't you rest a while, please? Your room's ready. There's everything you need.
West Wabbit! I suppose I could do with a bit of a lie down. Yes, you do a very decent lunch, gentlemen. Not bad. Not bad at all. Labrador.
Oh! Yes!
Oh, don't cheat me. That's white man here. That's what you call a man. In all my born days, I've never been in the presence of such an important personage. I just about died of fright. What do you think? Where would you place him in regard to rank?
Oh, he can't be far off a general.
What? A general isn't fit enough to tie his shoelaces. Or if he is a general, he must bear the generalissimo himself. Didn't you hear the way he cracked down on the Privy Council? We better hurry up and tell this all to Kurobkin. Bye-bye, Anna and Juvna.
Goodbye, dear lady.
Oh Lord, I'm scared stiff, absolutely petrified. I don't even understand why. What happens when he wakes up and finds out a report on St. Petersburg? Goodbye, ma'am.
Oh, what a charming man. An absolute darling. But with such a refined manner. You could tell instantly he was a Petersburg type. His bearing, way he holds himself. Oh, it's just wonderful. I absolutely adore young men like that. I could almost swoon. And he obviously took a fancy to me. I noticed that much. Couldn't keep his eyes off me. Oh, Mama.
It was me he was looking at.
Oh, spare me your nonsense. I've had just about enough of it for one day.
No, Mama, honestly.
God preserve us, you'd say anything just to be awkward. What would he want to look at you for, eh? What earthly reason could he have for looking at you?
It's the truth, Mama. He was watching me the whole time.
When he started talking about literature, he glanced over at me. And afterwards, when he was talking about playing whist with ambassadors, he looked at me then too. Yes, well, it may have given you the odd glance. But just once, if at all. Oh, yes, he'll have said to himself, I suppose I'd better look at her now. What? That's not the truth. Oh, I've had enough with you.
Oh,
Oh, what is it?
I wish I hadn't got him drunk. Suppose even half of what he said is true. And why shouldn't it be true, eh? When a man's half subtle like that, he gives everything away. In vino veritas, as they say. Of course, he'll have embroidered a bit, but if you can't do that these days, you might as well shut up. Good heavens, he plays cards with ministers and drives to the palace. Honestly, the more you think about it, God only knows what this is doing to my head. It's as if I'm perched on top of a steeple or waiting to be hanged.
Well, I didn't feel in the least bit intimidated. All I could see was a cultured, well-bred young man. The very last word in refinement. And I can care less about his rank.
Women, that's typical. It's all just one big joke to you, ain't it? All fuss and feathers. There's no telling what you'll come out with. I mean, you'll give the whole show when get up in a whipping while your poor husband cops it. Good God, woman, I mean, you've been as free with him as if it were Dobchinski or somebody.
Oh, come, you needn't concern yourself on that matter. We women know a thing or two.
Oh, it's a waste of time talking to you. This is strange business altogether, and I'm still half dead from fright. The whole world's gone to dogs, I mean. You'd think people would at least look the part, but you get some pathetic skinny creature like that, and how are you supposed to tell? I mean, you can spot a military man right away, but you put him in a frock coat, and he looks like a fly with his wings clipped. He certainly put up a brave show at the hotel. All these cock and bull stories and logic shopping. I thought I'd never get to the bottom of him, but he caved in at last, and now he's let slip more than he should have. He's a young man, obviously.
Come over here, me dear fellow.
Shh! Well, is he asleep?
Not quite yet. He's just having a bit of a stretch.
And tell me, what's your name?
It's, Osip, Mom.
That's enough to me. Now then, friend, are they feeding you properly?
They are indeed, sir. Thank you very much.
And tell me, suppose your master has had so many counts and princes calling on him.
What I'll say? I mean, if they're treating me well now, they might treat me even better. Oh, yes, Mom. Counts and everything.
Oh, dear Osip, your master's so handsome. And tell me, Osip, how
That's enough to me. You're putting me off with your silly chatter. Now then, friend, as
And
I
what
would...
rank is your master?
Well, the usual rank, I suppose.
God almighty, will you stop badgering him with your stupid questions? I can't get a word in edgeways. Now then, friend, as I was saying, what's your master like? Is he very strict? Does he bowl people out?
Well, he's a real stickler. Got to have everything just so.
Good, good. You know what? I like the look of you. You strike me as a decent chap. Anyway...
What does your master wear when he's at home? Does he have your uniform?
Will you let me speak? Now then, friend, as I was saying, I've taken a real liking to you, and you know, the upclassity never comes amiss when you're on the road in this weather, so here's a couple of silver ones for your trouble.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. God bless you. You've done a poor man a kindness.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, as I was going to...
What colour eyes does your master like best? Oh, sit down. Hasn't your master the sweetest little nose?
That's enough! As I was saying, what sort of things does your master particularly notice when he's on his travels?
Well, I don't know. It depends. He takes things as he finds them, but he likes to be looked after. I mean, the hospitality's got to be top class.
Top class?
Yeah, the hospitality. I mean, you look at me. I'm just a serf, but he makes sure I'm looked after too. I mean, we'll pay a call on some place, and he'll say, "Wait, no, Zip. Did they look after your weight?" And I'll say, "No, sir. Oh, it was rotten." Oh, that's bad, old Zip. He'll say, "I don't like that. You just remind me when we get back to Petersburg." And I think to myself, well, what are the odds? I'm a simple man, sir.
Right, I suppose that makes sense. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'll take it a roll. What does your master, what does he notice when he's on his... Oh, I tell you what, I've given you money for tea, so here's a little bit extra for a bun.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Well, I don't know why you're so good to me, but I certainly drink to your health.
If you come to my room, also, I'll give you something too.
Oh.
Oh, Zip, kiss your master for me.
Shh! That's him! Right, you two, clear off! Don't make a sound!
Come on, Masha, my dear, there's something I noticed about our guest, but I can't tell you till we're on our own. Just the two of us.
Honestly, they talk the hind legs off of a donkey. They give you earache, I swear to God. Ha! Women! Anyway, friend, as I was saying, that master of yours always loved me.
Come on, hurry up. Let's have a bit more order. God save us. This is a man who drives to the palace, tears tricks up a privy council. Come on, we'll line up.
Well, it's up to you, Judge, but we really ought to arrange something.
What do you mean?
Well, you know.
5?
Yes, a backhander, you know.
No, too risky, damn it. Or hold a place down, government man. Not unless you make a donation, say, from the local gentry towards some monument or other.
Or what if we say, "Oh, look, here's some money just arrived in the post. We've got no idea who it belongs to."
Well, you better watch out you don't post you to some far-off land. Listen, in a well-ordered society, people don't do these things. Why are we all lined up here for like a cavalry charge? What we ought to do is present ourselves to them one by one, so we can keep things private then, so no one else can hear them. Right then, Judge, you can go first.
No, it's you who should go first. After all, our distinguished visitor did break bread in your hospital.
Actually, the superintendent should go first, as a torchbearer to our youth.
No. Excuse me. No, count me out. Sorry. Sit.
Well then, Judge, that just leaves you. You can even be a match for Cicero.
What, Cicero, really? Just because a man gets carried away now and again, talking about his dogs or a fine bloodhound.
I must have had a decent snooze. I wonder when they got those mattresses in Eiderdown. Oh, I'm dripping with sweat. I clearly must have slipped me something at lunch yesterday. My head's throbbing. From what I've seen, I could pass the time quite pleasantly here. The man's daughter's not bad looking, and his wife would do a turn too. I do like good hospitality, especially out of the goodness of people's hearts and not some ulterior motive. I quite like the idea of life there.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, help me out here, please. My knees are giving way. Sir, permit me to introduce myself. Collegiate Assessor and Presiding Judge for District Court, Lapkin Chapkin.
Ah, yes, sit down, please. Good to meet you. So, you're the law in these parts, eh?
Yes, sir. Appointed in 1986 to a 3-year term at the instance of local nobility and continued in that post until the present.
Ah, yes, and popular business is it, being a judge?
Well, sir, after 3 full terms in office, I was recommended for the Order of St. Vladimir, 4th class, with my superior's approval.
Ah, yes, I do like the Vladimir. Being the St. Anne's 3rd class, simply nowhere.
God Almighty. I feel as if I'm sitting on hot coals.
What's in your hand?
Nothing! Nothing, sir!
What do you mean? That's money.
No, sir, it's absolutely nothing, sir. Game's up. I'm done for.
Look, how about you give me a loan of this, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes. The greatest of pleasure.
It's very kind of you. I got absolutely wiped out of the world after one thing and another. Anyway, I'll send this back to you for my sake.
No, sir, no. Don't even mention it. Naturally, I endeavour to serve my superiors to the best of my ability, meagre though may be. Sir, I shall not presume to trouble you any further in my presence. Do you have any instructions for me?
What sort of instruction?
Well, I thought you might have some sort of instructions, you know, for the district court.
I have no business there now, surely. No, none at all.
Yes, please.
Watch it!
Decent chap, that judge.
Sir, permit me to introduce myself. Postmaster and court counsellor.
Yes, yes, good morning. Sit down, please. So, you always lived here?
That's correct, Your Honour.
Yes, I like this little town. I mean, not many people, but so what? I mean, it's not exactly St. Petersburg, it's not the capital, is it? No.
That's perfectly true, sir.
Yes, I mean, your capital is the only place for the bon ton. None of your provisions for a bit of your clods there, eh?
Indeed, sir. Well, one thing, he's too proud to ask questions.
Even so, you can live quite contentedly in a small town like this, wouldn't you, sir?
I couldn't agree more, sir.
You know, I think all you need is a bit of respect, a little bit of sincere affection, that's it, ma?
Of course, sir.
I'm so glad we're of the same mind. You know, I mean, there are those that say I'm a bit of a queer fish, but that's just how I am. I think I'll tap this postmaster for though. You know, it's the damnedest thing. I got absolutely wiped out in the world. I don't suppose you could see a way to lend me 300 rubles, say?
With the greatest of pleasure, sir. One moment. Here, take it. I'm delighted to be of service.
Thank you. I absolutely loathe doing without things on the road, and why should I? Don't you agree?
Oh, completely, sir. Sir, I shall not presume to trouble you any further with my presence. Would you like to make any observations regarding the post of administration?
No, not at all.
Goodbye, sir.
Decent chap too. Obliging. Nice person.
Sir, permit you to choose myself, Superintendent of Schools and titular Councillor.
Sit down, please. Come on.
Oh, thank you very much.
Would you care for a cigar?
Oh Lord, what do I do now? Shall I take a shoot?
Come on, man, take it. Not a bad smoke. Can't compare to Petersburg standards, of course. I used to pay 25 rubles a 100 there. Really good smoke. You'd feel like kissing your hand after you smoked it. Here. It's the wrong end, man.
Oh, sorry. These damn nerves are mine.
I can see you on cigar hand. I must say it's one of my weaknesses, that of the fair sex.
Ah, yes.
Can't say I'm indifferent to them. What about you? What do you prefer, blondes or brunettes? Come on, man. Blondes or brunettes?
I wouldn't presume to know, sir.
You're not going to win on this one. I demand to know your weapons.
Your Honour, Your Grace, I'm too afraid to admit it.
Afraid? There is something in my eyes that makes me look weak at the knees, wouldn't you say?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Certainly, I know the ladies can't resist. Anyway, you know, it's the damnedest thing. I would absolutely work down the cash on the road.
God, no.
I don't suppose you've got 400 rubles you could lend me, have you?
Oh, God, where is it gone down there? Ah, yes, here it is.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Sir, I shall not presume to trouble you with any more of my presence.
Goodbye.
Thank God for that. With any luck, he won't even look at the schools.
Sir, permit me to introduce myself. Warden of Charitable Institutions, Court Counsel Zemlanika, sir.
Good morning. Sit down, please. Thank you.
Sir, I had the honour to receive you in person and accompany you on your inspections of those institutions entrusted to my care.
Yes, I remember now. You did a very decent lunch.
I'm only too pleased to be of service to my country, sir.
Yes, I do enjoy eating. I have the opinion that you were a little bit shorter yesterday. Was that right?
Quite possibly, sir. I can truthfully say I never spare myself an execution of my duties. Actually, the postmaster here does absolutely nothing. The whole business is in an advanced state of neglect. Parcels get held up, you might as well investigate that. The judge too, goes in here just before me, spends all his time hair classing. And he keeps his hands in the courthouse as well. Although he's my kith and kin and a friend, I feel obliged to say this. His conduct is utterly reprehensible, sir. There's a certain landowner here, Dobchinsky, sir. I believe you met him. Well, no sooner does Dobchinsky step out the house than the judge is sitting there with his wife, and I'm ready to swear that, sir, you just look at the children, not one of them looks like Dobchinsky. Oh, the spitting image of the judge, even the little girl.
Really? I would never have believed it.
And then there's the superintendent of schools. I don't know how authorities entrusted him with such a position. He's worse than a French revolutionary. He fills our young people with such pernicious ideas. I hardly dare utter them aloud. Perhaps you'd like me to put all this down on paper, sir?
Yes, paper by all means. I do enjoy having amusing things to read. What was your name again?
It's Zemlanika, sir.
Yes, do you have any children?
Indeed I do, sir. 5. 2 of them are already grown up.
Grown up, right. What are their...
I take it your honour's inquiring as to their names.
Yes, what are they called?
Nikolai, Ivan, Yezhevita, Maya and Perpetua, sir.
Very interesting, yes.
Sir, I shall not presume to trouble you any further in my presence, which I'm sure you've allotted time to your sacred duties.
Yes, very good. Thank you very much. Come again. It's all been very enlightening. Thank you very much. Wait, hold on! You know, it's the damnedest thing. I got absolutely wiped out of cash on the road. I don't suppose you've got 400 rubles you could lend me?
Sir.
Ah, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Very handy. Goodbye.
Sir, permit me to introduce myself, Pyotr Ivanovich Dobchinsky.
Sir, permit me to introduce myself, Pyotr Ivanovich Dobchinsky.
Yes, that did me. Did you fall over?
Oh, don't concern yourself about that now, sir. It's sealed up now, thank goodness. Dry as a bone.
Good. Very, very good. I'm glad. Delighted. Got any money on you?
Money? What for?
For a loan of 1,000 rubles.
Good heavens, I don't have that kind of money. What about you, Dobchinsky?
No, nor do I, to be honest. All my money is lodged with the Board of Guardians. Doing good works, you see, sir.
Yeah, but if you can't stretch to 1,000, make it 100.
I haven't got 100 rubles. What about you, Dobchinsky?
25 and that's a lot.
Well, have a novel up, for God's sake. You have a hole in your right pocket. I know you do.
No, there's nothing there, honestly.
If you can't make it to 100, give me the 65, that'll be fine. Thank you.
Now, sir, if I may ask for your assistance on a most delicate matter.
Yes, what?
Well, you see, Your Honour, my eldest boy was born out of wedlock.
Indeed, yes.
And I put everything to rights afterwards, within the bonds of matrimony, so to speak. But if Your Honour could see fit, I'd like for him to become my son and heir legitimate, and take my name, Dobchinsky.
Let him take it, fine.
Well, I wouldn't have troubled Your Honour if it weren't on account for his abilities. You see, he's a remarkable young lad, can recite entire poems off by heart, and give him a penknife and a chunk of wood, and he'll craft you a little drosky quick as a flash. Dobchinsky, I'll tell you.
Yes, he's good, lad.
Good. I'll do something. I'll sort something out. Of course, somebody or something. Well, haven't you got anything for me?
Well, sir, when you get back to St. Petersburg, I'll be most deeply grateful if you said to all those bigwigs, all those senators and admirals, look, Your Highness, or Your Excellency, or whatever, there's this town, and there's a chap called Bob Chinsky living there. Just tell him that.
I'll do that, yes, fine.
And if you so happen to see the Emperor, tell him too. Say, look, Your Imperial Majesty, there's this town, and just tell him there's a chap called Bob Chinsky living there.
I'll do that, yes, fine, yes, okay.
Okay, sir, I do apologise for burdening you with my presence.
Sir, I do apologise for burdening you with our presence.
No, thank you, it's been my pleasure. I shall come back again. Thank you very much. There seems to be an awful lot of civil servants hanging around. You know, I think they might have mistaken me for some kind of government official. I was spinning on the dog a bit yesterday. I mean, that reminds me, I must write to Chapkin about this. I saw those articles in St. Petersburg. Oh, he'll die laughing. He'll make mincemeat out of this lot. Oh, sit, pen and paper. Once Chapkin gets his hands on you, watch out. Yes. I mean... Oh, sit, pen and paper.
Yes, sir.
Once Chapkin gets his hands on you, watch out. Actually, they have been lending me money all week. That's got to be a point in their favour, hasn't it? I better see how much I've got. 100, 200, 400, 600, 700, 800. That's over 1,000. Let the infantry captain turn up now. We'll see who gets skimmed this time. You see, you have? See how well looked after?
Yes, I do, sir. Thanks be to God. But I'll tell you something else, Master.
Oh, yes? What's that?
You best clear off out of there quick, or the guns could believe me, sir.
Rubbish, what for?
Because just cut and run, sir. I mean, we've had a right good couple of days here, and that'll do us. We don't want no more dealings with these people. To hell with them. It'd be just unlucky if somebody was to turn up. Honest to God, we could be out of here in no time.
I think I'll hang around a bit, maybe tomorrow.
Oh, do you mean tomorrow, you plonker? What we go now, sir? All right, so they're treating you like righty. But the sooner we make tracks, the better. And I mean, it's obvious they've mistaken you for somebody else. Your father, he'll be spitting mad if we don't get a move on. Come, we could roll out of here in style.
Fine, no, all right, fine. Just let me finish this letter first.
I'll send one of the men here with this, and I'll get busy with the packing so we don't have to worry about that later.
Fine, fine. Just bring me a stamp.
Yeah. Wait, is that all you'd like me to bring you, sir?
Yes.
Each to their own, I guess. Right. What, you? Yeah, you, listen. Yeah, you. You take a letter to the post office, right? And tell the postmaster he's not to charge for it. Yeah, and tell him to send round his best cab. Same as he keeps for the couriers. And the gentleman's not paying the R on that neither. It's official business, tell him. Now come on, look lively, before his lordship loses his temper. Wait, I don't think the letter's quite finished yet.
I wonder where he's staying now. Gorkovy or Post Office Street. Here's another one for changing his lodgings and not paying his rent. I'll say Post Office on the off chance. Right, take it away. Good eye. Whiten you, dear lady.
Oh no, I'm not frightened. I'm not frightened.
I must say, one of these have been taken for a sort of man. Will I presume to ask where you're intending to go?
Honestly, I wasn't going anywhere.
And why indeed weren't you going anywhere?
I was just wondering if Mama was here.
No, I really would like to know why you weren't going anywhere.
Sir, I've disturbed you. You have important business to attend.
But aren't your lovely eyes more important than my business? You could disturb me in no way whatsoever. On the contrary, you can afford me nothing but pleasure.
Speak so beautifully. It's like to do in Petersburg.
To so beautiful a creature as yourself, yes. May I make so bold as to offer you a chair? I should be so happy. Heavens no! For you, it should be a throne.
Really? I don't know. I ought to be going, honestly.
What an exquisite scarf you're wearing!
You're making fun of me. You like having a laugh at us provincials.
Oh dear lady, how I long to be that scarf of yours. To embrace your lily white neck.
I can't imagine what you mean. It's just an old scarf because the weather's a bit up and down today.
Dear lady, what matter any kind of weather besides your beautiful lips?
Gracious, the things you say. I wouldn't mind asking you to write something in my album. Some verses for a keepsake, perhaps. I bet you know lots of poems.
For you, lady, anything, anything. What sort of verses would you like?
Any sort, I don't mind. Something nice and new.
Ah, yes. Verses, verses. I know heaps.
Tell me what you're going to write. Say them.
What's the point of sending them? I know them well enough already.
I do so love poetry.
See, I know lots of poems, or all sorts of poems. Okay, how about this, right? O Lord, that in thy sorrows dost cry out against the Lord thy... Oh, there's others besides, I just can't call them to mind. Anyway, I'd much rather declare my love, the love I feel, gazing into your eyes.
Love? I don't understand love. Never even known what it was.
Why are you moving away? Stay closer.
Why is it closer when we can move away?
Further away, but I'm closer.
What on earth are you up to?
I did that you only imagine that we're close, so imagine that we're far apart. Oh, how I long to enfold you into my arms.
Oh, look! I could have sworn that was a bird that just flew past. Was it a magpie, do you think, or some other sort?
It was a magpie. I'm sorry, forgive me, please, I'm sorry.
Oh, what a scene!
Damn.
What's the meaning of this, young lady? What sort of behaviour do you call this?
Mama,
Get out of my sight! Get out, you here, and don't dare show your face in here again!
you'll forgive me, sir. I must admit I'm quite taken aback.
She's not bad herself. You see, I'm consumed with love, dear lady, I'm sorry.
What are you doing on your knees? Stand up, for goodness sake, I mean, the floor's not even clean.
No, I simply must steal, I must know my fate, whether life or death.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not sure I fully understand you. If I'm not mistaken, you're making a declaration of love for my daughter.
No. It is you I'm in love with, dear lady. If you won't requite my undying love, I'm unworthy to walk this earth. I ask for your hand, with a fierce fire burning in my breast.
If you'll permit me to observe, I am, in a matter of speaking, a married woman.
Who cares? True love knows no such distinctions. As the great Ramsin said, it is man's lawful use. Your hand. Give me your hand.
Mama, Mama says she's got it.
Oh, what a scene! What's the matter with you? What are you on about? Lord, what a silly creature running in here like a scalded cat! What are you standing there goggling at? What on earth's going on in that head of yours? Honestly, she's like a 3-year-old infant. You'd never believe it. Never in a month of Sundays you believe she was 18 years old. Just when are you going to get some sense and start behaving like a decent, well-brought-up young woman? There are rules, you know, of good conduct and decorum. Just when are you going to learn them?
Mama, I have no idea.
No, of course you haven't. You've got nothing but air between your ears, that's why. You take your example from the judge's daughters. I don't know why you even look at them. Why copy them, for heaven's sake? It's not as if you've got no better examples. Your own mother, for a start, right here looking at you. That's the sort of example you should follow.
Anna and Weaver, please don't stand in the way of our happiness. Give your consent to our undying love.
What? So she's the one?
Make your decision, life or death.
Well, now you see, you silly creature, you see what you've done? Because of you and all that stupid nonsense, our guest has to go down on his knees, and you come rushing in like a mad thing. Honestly, I ought to refuse my consent. You just don't deserve such happiness.
Don't believe a word of it, Your Honour!
Anton, you surely can't be aware of the honour His Excellency is bestowing upon us. He's asking for our daughter's hand in marriage.
What? What? Good right in the head. Her mother was the same.
No, it's true. I'm in love.
Your Excellency, I can't believe it.
Oh, for heaven's sake, he's telling you.
I'm not joking, sir. I'm ready to run mad with love.
No, I daren't believe it. I'm not worthy of such an honour.
Sir, if you weren't to consent to give me your daughter's hand in marriage, God knows what I'll do.
I can't believe it. You're pulling my leg, surely, Your Excellency.
Oh, you great stupid. Oh, why can't you get it into your thick head?
I just can't believe it.
Your consent, for God's sake. I'm a desperate man, capable of anything when I shoot myself over your neck.
Oh, God, please, no. I swear I'm innocent, body and soul. Do whatever your honour sees fit, I beg you. I mean, to tell you the truth, my head's in an absolute... I haven't a clue what's going on. I've made a complete idiot of myself. The biggest idiot that ever was.
Well, go on, give him your blessing.
God bless you both. I'm innocent, I tell you.
The cab's ready now, sir.
Fine, I'll be down in a minute.
What's that, sir? You're not leaving?
I have to go, yes.
But when, Your Honour, I mean, it was you yourself, sir, that was hinting about a wedding.
Oh, yes, that. I only need a day or so. I'll be back with that affair tomorrow.
Oh, well, we wouldn't dream of detaining you, sir, and we look forward to your safe return.
Yes, of course. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Ah, yes. Au revoir. Mon amour. I just simply can't express my love for you.
Are you sure you don't need anything for the road, Your Excellency? I mean, I believe you were a little short of cash.
Heavens no, where'd you get that idea? Well, possibly.
How much would you like?
Well, you know that 100 rubles you gave me? Well, should I say 400 rubles you gave me? I wouldn't want to take advantage of your mistake, but if you could give me the same, make it around 800.
Okay, there we are, sir. Crisp new notes too for the occasion.
Thank you. Don't they say new notes bring you luck?
They do indeed, sir.
Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, lady. My darling.
So, when may we expect, Your Honour?
Oh, tomorrow. Or the next day. Or the next day. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Well, Anna, my dear, what do you think? Never imagined anything like that, eh? Damn me, what a prize catch. Come on, you're never in your wildest dreams. I mean, a simple town mayor's wife, and suddenly, damn me, to find yourself related to such a young devil like that.
Oh, nothing of the sort. I could see it coming ages ago. Of course it's marvellous to you. You're just a peasant. You've never mixed with decent people.
Now then, Mother, I'm a pretty decent myself. Anyway, Anna, just think we're birds of a different feather now, eh? By God, we're flying high, all right. I mean, just wait, I'll give it hot to all those whingers with their complaints and petitions. Shout it in the streets, ring the bells till they're cracked, God damn it. If this isn't worth celebrating, then what is? Anna, what'll we do, eh? Where will we live, here or Petersburg?
Oh, Petersburg, of course. We can't stay here.
Oh, Petersburg it is. We can do nicely here too, though. Still, to hell with being mayor, that's what I say.
Oh, a mayor, what's that?
I might land myself a plum chop now. Because if he's hobnobbing with ministers and goes to court and so on, well, I mean, he'll be able to wangle the promotion. I could even wind up a general. Do you think I'd make a general?
Oh, why shouldn't you? Of course you would.
Damn me, a general. That'd be marvellous. You know they hang a sash round your neck when you get promoted.
Just bear in mind we'll have a completely different life. Different friends. No more chasing hairs with that dog-mad judge of yours, or that Vemlanika creature too. No, we'll have new friends. Counts and such like, the very last word in refinement. People with a bit of class.
Bloody hell! Oh, I didn't see you there.
Oh, sis! most extraordinary thing. You know, that fellow we took for a government inspector wasn't an inspector after all.
What? Well, get up.
What do you mean he wasn't a government inspector?
What?
I mean...
He wasn't an inspector after all, it says so in this letter.
What? What are you talking about? Says so in what letter?
This letter, they wrote himself in his own hand. Somebody brings it to the post office. I have to read the address. And I see to Post Office Street. Well, I was thunderstruck. He must have found some irregularity in our postal systems or something. And he's reporting us to the authorities. So I took it and I opened it.
How could you do such a thing?
Honestly, I don't know myself, Your Honour. It is just some supernatural power made me do it. I was just at the point of calling for the courier to send it off express delivery when curiosity got the better of me.
How dare you do that to such an important personage?
Well, that's just it. He's not important and he's not a personage.
What do you suppose he is then?
Well, nothing in particular. God only knows what he is.
Nothing in particular? I'll give you nothing in particular and God knows what besides. I'll have you arrested.
Who? You?
Yes, me.
You can't touch me.
I'll have you know he's marrying my daughter, which will make me a personage. I'll have you flung to a dump like a Sutton.
Sutton's a long way off, Mr. Mayor. You better wait till I read this letter first. Well, should I read it or not?
Yes,
My dear Chapkin, I write in here to inform you of the wonders that have befallen me. On the way out here, an infantry captain took me to the cleaners, and the innkeeper was on the point of fleeing me in jail. When suddenly, the entire town, on account of my Peterborough looking dress, mistook me for some governor general. Anyway, I'm living off the back of the land to the mayor's house, making desperate advances to his wife and daughter. The only thing being, I can't make up my mind what to start with. I think I'll start with the mother first. She looks game for anything.
Oh, sorry.
Do you remember when we went down on our luck, trying to fill free dinners, and that pastry cook nearly frog marched me out for charging lords and pies with me to the King of England's account? Well, it's a different story now. They're all lending me money here, as much as I want. Honestly, you die laughing. They're such absolute cretins. I know you write a good article. You should really put them in your repertoire. The mayor, for a start, is a stick of 2 short planks.
That's rubbish. It doesn't say that.
Read it for yourself.
What? 2 short planks? No, it's not possible. You must have written this.
So how could I have written it?
Read on.
Yes, come on, read on.
The mayor is as thick as 2 short...
God damn it, you need to repeat it as if they hadn't done already.
2 short.
Oh, I took it.
Well, the postmaster's a decent chap too. Oh, he's been rather rude about me.
Oh, read it out then.
What was the point?
God damn it. If you're going to read it, read the lot.
Give it here, I'll read it. The postmaster says absolute spit of all McKee. Or if a stoneman, I bet he's a villain besides. He drinks like a fish anyway.
That's the old pop. He's a good thrashing.
And that's for the charities warden. She.
What have you stopped for?
Actually, the writing's terrible. The man's obviously a scoundrel.
Give it to me, my eyes are better than yours.
No, we can skip this bit. It's much clearer further down.
Give it here, I've seen it now.
No, the next bit's quite legible, honestly.
Read it.
Oh, fine, read from there.
And as for the charities warden, she's a perfect pig in a skull cap.
A pig in a skull cap! Who'd have thought it? A pig in a skull cap. It's not even witty.
And as for the school superintendent, he positively reeks of onions.
I swear to God, I've never put an onion in my mouth.
Well, at least it's nothing about me in there.
The judge...
Dumb.
Really, sirs, this is far too long. We don't have to read all this rubbish, do we?
Read on.
The judge, who goes by the name of Lapkin Trapkin, is the absolute last word in mauvais tongue. I suppose that's French.
Goodness knows what that means. It's bad enough being called a crook, but maybe this is even worse.
Anyway, they're a most hospitable and generous lot. Goodbye for now, my dear Trapkin. I think I'll follow your lead and take up the pen. It's a bit of a bore living like this. A fellow needs some sustenance for the soul, after all. You've got to put your mind to higher things. That's how I see it. You can write to me, to the Honourable Ivan Vasilovich Tarapkin, 3rd floor right, number 97, Post Office Street, St. Petersburg.
He's cut my throat, the swine. I'm dead. I'm finished. I can't see anything anymore. Nothing but pig snouts. No faces, just pig snouts. Get him back here right now!
By chance, I told the station's master to give them their best car we got. Be damned if I hadn't given him clearance right through to Saratov.
Damn it to hell, sirs. I lent him 300 rubles.
He's got 300 of mine too.
And mine.
Plus 65 knots from Dobchinski Niters. Oh yes.
Gentlemen, how could this happen? How could we make such idiots of ourselves?
How could I, you mean? I must be going senile. I've outlived me wits like some stupid old goat. 30 years I've been in this service, and not one contractor, not one shopkeeper has ever got the better of me. Top flight villains, crooks who can swindle other crooks, people who could walk off with the world. I've outsmarted a lot of them. Good heavens, I've hoodwinked 3 governors. Governors they are. Don't get me started on governors.
But Anton, dear, it's not possible. He's engaged to our Masha.
Engaged? Engaged my ass! Don't talk to me about engagement! That was just another trick to pull the wool over my eyes. I mean, people God wants to punish, he sends a man first, right? So what was there about this man that remotely resembled a government inspector? I'll tell you, not so much as the tip of his miserable finger. But suddenly it's all inspector this, inspector that. Who first came out that he was an inspector? Come on, answer me!
Well, don't laugh at me. I can't explain how it happened. It was as if some sort of fog came down upon us. And the devil must have led us astray.
Well, I know who started it. It was supposed to.
It was you two, all right.
Fine specimens there.
Of course it was them. They came running in like madmen. He's here, he's not paying his bloody bills.
It's out of you, isn't it? The town got it. Damn scandalmongers!
Damn you to hell, the both of you. But you government inspector and you straight for stories.
Hold on, it wasn't me. I never dreamed.
I never said a thing.
You do nothing but snoop around the town, upsetting everybody, dishing the dirt like a couple of chattering magpies. Right, line up! You know what time it is.
Stand out!
Oh, backheads! Oh, backheads!
Oh, village runs.
Which of you is the mayor?
what I want to know is, I've worked in this place for 28 years, and it's the first time I've had a line in a school production. Where is Mr. Norton? Can I just congratulate? Come out, Mr. Norton. About one or two lines.
That's actually surprising.
But can I congratulate the whole of the cast? It's been a fantastic production this evening. They produced this for the last, 3 nights now. A really high standard. I'm amazed you've been able to keep the accent going for so long. I thought it was somewhere between Brookside and Coronation. You perhaps know better than I do, but a really enjoyable production. And thank you very much indeed. Let's give them another big round.
Thank you very much for coming. It's been a long time coming. We started this in July. So we took a break over the summer, came back in September, and I have the most talented cast I think I've actually had the pleasure of working with since I've been here, actually. They've been absolutely fantastic. Liam is here tonight. He was collected off on Wednesday night, and he's going to be playing the role in Hungary for us as well. So I thought it only fair that he came out and took the applause as well. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys. They would have nothing to work towards if you guys weren't so wonderful in supporting our productions and coming in and supporting the department. So from myself and the government inspector who's hiding out there somewhere, we thank you very, very much for all your support, and we hope to see you in January for Oliver Twist. Thank you very much. Have a safe journey.